please tell me about that situation earlier today? What happened?
My security walked in front of me. I told him to take one step ahead.
Why did you tell him to take one step ahead?
He was too close.
How does that put your safety at risk because your bodyguard was too close to you?
I can't be tripping on any heels. We go and we move fast.
How about any instructions verbally that you give your bodyguards?
How about...
In regard to circumstances involving third persons, do you ever give them verbal commands regarding your safety?
I don't recall.
Have you ever fired a bodyguard?
Yes. Yes.
How many times?
I don't recall.
Why have you fired a bodyguard previously?
I don't recall.
Have you ever requested a new bodyguard?
I don't recall.
Have you ever told your bodyguards on how to deal with PAPs?
No.
Was that a no?
Yes, sir.
Can you fire a bodyguard if you want?
As I said before, firing and hiring is discussed by my team.
Do you have the ultimate decision as far as your team is concerned?
We discuss it as a team.
Are you attending the playlist?
I guess I'd harassed several times.
How are they harassing you?
Calling me names and getting in my way physically on purpose to get a reaction out of me. I let them, get a reaction out of me. As you can see, that's a reaction. As you can also see, you can't see me physically hitting anybody in that tape. You just see me.
What sort of names were they calling you?
I think audibly you can hear the names.
What did you hear?
I heard cunt. I heard multiple dirty words that I just don't feel comfortable saying right now.
All those words were directed at you?
Yes.
How do you know?
I guess I don't know.
But it got you upset, correct?
Yes, it got me upset. Like any human.
Sorry?
Like any human. I have emotions. Sometimes I don't always keep them intact.
In your opinion, do photographers have the right to take a picture?
Yes.
Photographers doing the job and they take a picture? Objection calls for statement.
I don't know if that's a statement or a question.
It's a question, sir. Can you answer my question?
Justin, do you need a break?
No, he's just thinking.
Sorry, this is just frustrating. I've never had to go through anything like this. I ask the same questions over and over in a different manner. It's just, I'm not used to it. Guess
my
what?
question?
Guess what? I don't recall.
You don't recall if you understand my question? Please, Madam
don't
Clerk,
recall.
play it back.
All right, I think he needs a break. Let's just break for lunch. Okay?
Sure. It's fine. Off the record. Have you ever disciplined Mr. Hesney?
Disciplined. What kind of question is that? Is he my son?
Mr. Hesney worked for you, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Disciplined.
yes, sir. Have you ever disciplined Mr. Hesney?
What?
Or anything he's done work-related?
No, I don't discipline people.
Okay, who does discipline your bodyguards if they do something that you don't approve of?
It's beyond me, sir. And I don't even, it's not even that they get disciplined.
What do they get?
Objection.
Did I say something funny?
You don't need to argue with the witness. Do you want to state your question again?
Is there anything funny in my question as to why you were laughing?
What is your question? Should we have it read back? Let's have it.
Well, I don't know, Katie Kirk, you tell me.
Are you calling me Katie Kirk?
No.
Is this a news interview for you? It's not. It's your deposition. Do you understand that?
Yes. But I see what you're doing.
How often is Hugo Hesney paid?
I'm sorry, how often is he paid? Is it,
Yes.
Paid?
Yes.
Paid for what?
For acting as your security bodyguard.
I don't know.
Who would know?
I don't know. Who would know?
Would the company that hires him know?
Yes.
Aren't you part of that company?
Yeah?
But you don't know, correct?
No, I got no idea.
And how much he's paid?
No,
Who would know?
I don't know.
What's your role in the company that pays him?
I don't know.
Thank you, sir. What's hard about being in this position?
I mean, you just 2 seconds ago asked me if it was like, give me an interview. That's what it feels like. I don't feel like this is fair. I mean...
What's not fair? You have to give your deposition, that's not fair?
No, not that. I don't think it's fair, the questions that you're asking me over and over again. I don't think
it's probably because they have nothing to do with the case.
they don't have anything to do with the case.
Please make objections, Mr. Weissman, if you have objections.
Read it to me so I can just hear it.
Do you know if this lawsuit is about you instructing your bodyguards to beat up a photographer?
Yes.
You see my client in the back of the room? Mr. Binion?
How would he know who Mr. Binion is?
I mean, now I do.
You ever recall seeing this individual before?
No.
You said you recall being at the Hit Factory on June 5th, 2013, correct?
He didn't testify to
I
that.
didn't say that. So I remember being at the Hit Factory multiple times. You said that.
Thank you. Do you remember walking into an IHOP in December of 2013?
I don't remember.
Do you remember dining at an IHOP in December of 2013?
I don't remember.
Was that response, I don't remember?
I don't recall.
Do you recall that your bodyguards roughed up a photographer at the IHOP, at any IHOP ever?
I don't recall.
Recall being in Seoul, South Korea?
I don't recall.
You remember being on Miami Beach in January of this year?
I don't recall.
You recall going to a nightclub in Miami Beach?
I don't recall.
Never?
I don't recall.
You were being in Australia in November of 2013?
I don't.
Remember being in Australia ever?
I don't know if I've been to Australia. I've been to Australia?
Let me just ask you this. Remember earlier today when I asked you,
No.
why don't you listen to what I had to say first? And then maybe you'll tell me yes or no.
I don't have to listen to anything you have to say.
Let's not argue. Go ahead.
This is your deposition. At the beginning of your deposition, I asked you if you had taken any medication within the last 24 hours, and you said no. Do you recall that? Since I asked you that question this morning, have you taken any medication between then and now?
No.
Have you used any drugs between the time I asked you that question earlier and now?
No.
You're not under the effects of any mood or mind-altering drugs right now, are you?
No.
Do you know Xavier Smith?
Do I know Xavier Smith? What kind of question is this? Yes, I know Xavier Smith.
Do you remember him coming with you to Miami last year?
No.
Do you remember being in Miami at any point in time with Xavier Smith?
At any point of time with Xavier Smith?
Last year.
I don't recall.
How long have you known him?
I've known Xavier Smith for multiple years.
Why was he involved in the incident in this lawsuit?
It's not to my understanding that he even is involved with this.
Okay, he also goes by Little Wayne, correct? I beg your pardon, Little Za.
No.
Do you know him as with another name?
Yeah, that's Zay.
I beg he goes by Zay?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Full name is Xavier Smith.
You're Christopher Lynn Moore?
Yes.
Was he with you in Miami last year?
I don't recall.
You know Selena Gomez?
Yes.
Were you dating her at some point in time?
What's the relevance of that? Why are you asking that question?
Because I'm allowed to ask.
No, you're not allowed to just make up stuff and
Absolutely.
ask it. What are you talking
It
about?
sounds like you're trying to harass him.
Be a lawyer, man.
Stop making
Journalism. This isn't journalism.
What is the relevance? What's your pro
Have you
offer?
ever,
What's your
if you have an
pro?
objection, state your objection.
What's your pro offer of relevance on that?
Have you ever talked with Selena Gomez and discussed your feelings about paparazzi with her?
Don't ask me about her again.
Sir.
Move on to another.
Have you ever...
Don't ask me about her
Have you
again.
ever
Don't ask
discussed...
me about her again.
Have you ever...
Don't ask me about her again. Don't ask me about her again.
Paparazzi.
You know what? Just stop. You gotta take a break.
Don't ask me about her again.
The client's not asking for a break.
Don't ask me about her again.
Let's take a break, Justin.
302. You're not back in the venue record, it is now 310.
Have you ever discussed your feelings with Paps? Strike that. Have you ever discussed your feelings about Paps with Selena Gomez?
I instruct you not to answer the question that's intended to cause annoyance, embarrassment. He's not going to answer. You can ask the next question.
Have you ever discussed with Selena Gomez how to handle paparazzi?
Instruct you not to answer, intended to cause annoyance, embarrassment.
Isn't it true that you were with Selena Gomez when a photographer was attacked?
Instruct you not to answer, intended to cause annoyance and embarrassment.
record. This is the video deposition of Father James Dennis. He recorded on September 9th, 2014 at approximately 9:33 a.m. in Wake Park, Minnesota. Will the attorneys present please identify themselves for the record?
Michael Bryant, representing the plaintiff. Josh Peck, on behalf of the plaintiff.
Tom Jansen, on behalf of the Diocese of St. Cloud.
Tom Weiser, on behalf of the Diocese of St. Cloud.
Pauling on behalf of Father Tennis.
At this time, will the court reporter please administer the oath?
Father, could you please raise your right hand? You do swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
So help me God.